Okay, guys, it's November 24th, 2024. I'm gonna keep going. This is part number 2 with that video. I just cut it short because the video took me forever to finish off my monologue, my speech here. For you guys, for Maltese people, you know what? I don't want to offend you. I don't want to talk shit about you. I'm just realistic. I'm real. When I'm walking down these streets and talking about Malta and talking about other nations and other incomes and politics and what not, you know, I'm real. I'm not sugarcoating anything, nothing. I'm just talking as it is. When you're like, oh my God, Malta is so nice, like it's all this, like it is. The weather's nice, right? But when you be real, if you're not one of these remote workers, when you work off your computer and you just hanging out in I don't know, St. Julian's, in these beaches, and you do fucking fuck all, you don't see the like how other people live. You know what? Fucking clue how other people live, like myself here. Don't fucking talk shit because I know. Don't sugarcoat. You can talk whatever you want. You know, First Amendment, freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want, like, and you can comment on below my videos, whatever. Like, it just pissed me off a couple people here when they're so, like, these Maltese people got so offended. Like, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm realistic. I'm telling you as is. And why the fuck do you leave this country? Why don't you stay? If you're so patriotic and you love your country and you're like, oh my God, Malta is one of the best places to live and all that. Like, what are you doing in Toronto or Vancouver or New York or anywhere else? Like, why don't you stay here? It's one of the smallest countries in the world. That's one thing. One of the lowest incomes in the EU, in Europe Union. And it's a fact, it's statistics. The lowest income. And I didn't finish my, like, what I was gonna say here. The other thing, if you're not Maltese, and if you're from, you know, United States, Canada here, you cannot get, you know, decent pay unless you're one of these remote workers. When you work off your computer, you do whatever, your YouTube shit, stock market, or you do your crypto shit, you know, then you're okay here. But the problem here, even to open up I was self-employed for 8 years in Calgary, Alberta, before I came here. And so easy to get the jobs and everything in Alberta. Here, if you're not Maltese, they don't want to even talk to you. They're kind of nice to you, but at the same time, oh no man, like we got somebody else to take care of the business and all that. So that's the other thing, like, and if you know, I don't speak Maltese. And you know what, that's one thing. I do apologize to every single Maltese people here in this country. I don't speak your language. But at the same time, why the fuck this English is okay here? You know, if you really respect your country, you should really force every single immigrant. I'm legally here. I got my permanent residency, but I don't speak Maltese. And I was okay. They said once you speak English, and like, you know, Maltese people do speak English and they're okay with that. Like, why do you allow that? You got your own language. Why do you allow that people who speaks English, it's okay, and people who don't speak Maltese or English are okay too? That's what I don't understand. Okay, Maltese and English, fine, but when you allow all these fucks to come in here who does not speak Maltese or English, and you're okay with that, that's my fucking question here. And if this country is so great and so clean and so beautiful, it is a beautiful country, why do you leave? Why don't you stay here? Why do you go to fucking other countries? No, and then complain, and not complain. You're fucking moaning on my comments here that this is one of the greatest countries. There's one woman from, I don't know, from Malta somewhere. She said, "Oh, richest country." How is this richest country? Yeah, there is rich people owns all these boats, and these are Leonardo DiCaprio's and these Lamborghini guys. They're not Maltese, and some of them they are. But the average, like, see, I'm walking on the average in these neighborhoods. Did you see? I didn't even pay attention because I don't give a, you know. Have you seen a expensive car here? Even like a nice regular, what we have in Calgary, like a $40,000 pickup truck or Chevy Suburban or some nice Audi. No, they got these little fucking things here. Look at this Toyota pickup truck, you know. Money goes to India. Like, the way I see, if you wanna, you can migrate, what I did for all these years. I lived in so many countries, like I said before, probably 6-7 different countries and 3 different continents in my life. Even though I'm Canadian, but I lived, and the way I lived my life, I always my wife and my kid came with me, and whatever it is, I always spend all that money in that country. We made money, we spend all that money. We did not send money anywhere else. Why do you want to send that money to, like? And my question is for the governments: why are you okay to hire cheap labor, and they send whatever they make, they send all that money away to back to their countries? Why don't you want to pay decent money to these people so they can get their wives and kids here, and they can build up the families, they build up their life and all that, stay here? You chose to pay as little as possible, and they send like good amount of money. If you combine with all of these fucks, like, I don't understand that. Great country, yeah, no shit. I know better. I lived in 6 different countries, 3 different continents. I know better where is better. And Canada is one of the best places, and that's why I'm going back there. I'm so sick of this. I'm living paycheck to paycheck here. I'm so fucking sick of this bullshit here, what's happening in Malta. And I don't, I do understand in a way, like, where so many people are happy because they share apartments. They pay, they pay €75, 150, 175 a month for rent, where I'm paying 1,300, and I'm making only 1,600 a month, 1,800. And if I work really hard, I do like fucking 260 hours a month. I'm making just under fucking €2,000. How do you fucking live in this country? And I'm qualified. I have experience. I'm not like one of these McDonald's workers, And I got nothing against these McDonald's people. I'm not saying they're lowlifes or whatever. Like, he chose to be a McDonald's guy, whatever. But I'm just saying, it's a fact. You cannot. And you know what, guys? In the comments down below, if you're a plumber and gas fitter in Malta, Even if you're Maltese, let me know. If you're making more than 10 euro an hour, let me know. And let me know if you're paying rent here, how much do you pay? And do you share apartments, or do you got your own place? I got my own place. I got fucking 2 kids, teenagers. I can't fucking share with other fucking adult male. My daughter is 14 and my son is 17. I cannot fucking afford all this shit. And I don't wanna share with other fucking adult male, with my daughter and my son. If you like my video, please click the thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe. Tell your friends about the video so they can watch it too. I'll leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next time. God bless you. Jesus loves you. And guess what? I love you too. I'll see you later.